A lucky parent, 101 Dalmatians. It was already lunch hour, which means it's time for canine crunchies in the dairy farm. Once the bell was rung, all the Dalmatian puppies come charging towards the silo where Nanny is getting all of the crunchies out of the silo where her recycling mechanism that draws out the dog food. While all of the puppies come speeding this way, there is no one else who is more excited than Rolly. We see him ahead of the charging stampede. Rolly was running the fastest, surprisingly yelling, "Last time! Come to Papa!" He got to the crunchy furrows on the spot. As the others showed up, he savors the taste as he licks his lips. "Oh boy," he replies. "It's the gravy flavor this time. I love it!" He goes back to eating more of it. While that slightly healthy puppy eats away, we see the two familiar puppies eating between them. There was that yet smileless, yet big-eared puppy named Cat Pig, with a cool puppy with spots that form off a horseshoe in his name, obviously named Lucky. Not only that, we see Spot, the spotted farm chicken who is pecking away the crunchies for her big nerd Cat Pig. "I sure hope this gravy isn't from a giblet," Spot commented with some concern while eating. "Spot," Cat Pig begins to speak, "I doubt that they put actual fowl to make gravy out of it. Don't you remember those most flavors are artificial?" "Oh, you're right." Spot begins to remember this time there was canine crunchies chicken flavor that wasn't made from an actual hen. So they progressed on with their feed. After lunchtime got expired, all the puppies had their fill and went back to their business. Rolly was resting on the side of the barn, rubbing his stomach. "Oh man, that was delicious." But "It sure was, Lucky," he heard Lucky nearby. He was walking towards the barn, he says, "As much as I love to have that gravy, the artificial gravy is sure making me thirsty." As soon as he begins to walk inside the barn, he tops off it by saying, "Too bad I need to take my bowl to the dishwasher. Artificial or real?" He said out loud with a satisfying, "Gravy is my holy water." He smiles when he rubbing his full stomach. Inside the barn, he walks past towers of hay bale as he mutters, "If only the river wasn't so murky lately. I can't seem to find anything that I wash down my food." He was going past a huge pile of hay until he saw some shade from a spot of it. "Huh?" he responded, looking at where the glare was. He began to approach towards the hay pile and see something transparent and shining from the sun's beam. "It looks like a glass ball. What's this?" It says. He reaches to what was peeping out of the frogs that were covering most of it. Once he had it out, it turned out to be a glass ball flask that had a champagne cork. Not only that, there was pink liquid inside that was bubbling still. Lucky tilted his head, wondering what it was. "It looks like something Cat Pig might have made," he started, "since she has been to science lately." He noticed that there was a label on it, but it was illegal due to some frog gotten caught in some glue of it. Torchy puppy glanced at it, wondering what it could be. "I sure hope it's something refreshing," he started, looking at his dry lips. If it's some beverage that Cat Pig is trying to come up, I hope it tastes good, because I am dying to drink something. Perhaps it's strawberry or pink cherry." He begins to think this is some soda, so he deliberately crushes the ball and guzzles it down. While he consumes it, it tastes very sweet. It has a hint of sweetness like strawberry, while the bitterness seems to come from lemon. When he finishes up the ball, he can me aloud, "A bit bitter like lemon, but I am glad they had some nice strawberry to it. Cat Pig sure is good at coming up with some soda like this one. She should run a soda company." Just then, he heard Rolly coming his way. "Hey, Rolly, what you doing?" he asked as he noticed the ball. Found this ball, and it seems to be some soda that Cat Pig's making." Lucky answered while licking his lips, enjoying that flavor. "Can I take a look at that bottle?" Rolly asked as he takes his paw from Lucky's paw. "Sorry, I didn't save you any," Lucky strutted while Rolly guzzled the ball. It was berry yet and sweet at the same time. Just then, Rolly was noticing the frogs were covering the label. Lucky's stomach began to gurgle, and then small bubbles came out of Lucky's mouth, and quite bubbly too. He said as some pink bubbles were about. Rolly wondered what the slave would say. His eyes together and made Frosty could remove them quicker. There were some writings. Oh, he said as he began to move for some more frogs. Once he got the last handful, he gasped to see what it was written. Oh boy, Rolly murmured, which was Lucky. What is it, Rolly? The horseshoe puppy asked, but Rolly's beard. The label was entitled, Do Not Drink. Unpredictable testing substance. You shouldn't have drunk this, the chubby puppy said. It says that untested substance shouldn't be drink. Oof! The puppy grunts as he holds into his stomach. He falls on the ground, clutching his stomach as it moans and gurgles horribly. I'm in terrible pain. He whimpered horribly as it made Rolly's pound with tremble. Go get help, moaned the poor puppy. Even though Rolly isn't much of a runner, he gets up to his feet and starts scurrying to find someone who knows that might help. He was panting as he runs up to the barn to find a certain someone. If there is anyone who made something like this from the ball, it would be Cat Pig. Just then, he sees Cat Pig hugging a spy about something. There they are! He pants as he goes right to them. Suddenly, Spy and Cat Pig heard Rolly's bark. They turned to where that came from and they spotted him. Rolly? The chicken scratched her head. What's the rush? Cat Pig questions. The pen turned him up. He was panting, feeling a bit sway as he answered between breaths. Oh no, murmured Rolly's sister. Don't tell me he has struck one of my products I set aside again. She begins to dash away from the barn. Hey! Spot screeched as she began to run along. Wait for me! As Spot ran past Rolly, the stray puppy, yet exhausted, yells, Wait! He turns around and slowly goes after them in a slow and wary pace. I haven't catching my breath yet. He pants a whistle while trying to catch up. Back at the barn, we see Cat Pig and Spot finally go back to the entrance. She notices the bottle on the ground that Rolly left. And she picks it up and notices the label. Oh no! If Lucky really did drink this, please. She looks forward and gasps in terror. Spot did the same when she looks ahead. What they all saw was Lucky, who was laid up on a hay pile with a large pot belly. He sees very equally as well as embarrassed by being seen like this in front of his siblings and his fine feathered friend. The worried horseshoe puppy chuckled and waved. Hi guys. Did you drink this, Lucky? Lucky says please sister asked him while holding an empty bottle. What did I tell you about drinking my incomplete work? You have no idea what it might do. It did something already. Lucky huffs as he mentions. I feel pretty heavy inside yet. Something fuzzy is going around here. Before he knew it, Rolly saw something that surprised him. Not only did it surprise the chubby one, Lucky as well. That moment when something just kicked from the inside. Did you see that? Rolly yelled, completely shocked. I saw something move inside Lucky. What now? The chicken reacted, looking baffled. Rolly's crying. Lucky nodded he rubbed his stomach. I felt something inside that just kicked me. Wait, you don't mean that you... Before Spot could even finish, Cat Pig halts her. Maybe, but I would need to examine him with some tools, mind you. The little puppy climbs up to the head to get closer and nervous brother. She places her head on Lucky's stomach, which made her brother blush from that feeling. With those big ears of hers, Cat Pig detects something going on inside them. She hears a heartbeat, something that is pretty tiny. Yeah. He clings a shot. What is it? Rolly asks as he begins to climb up the hay while Spot walks up from the hay with ease. You heard something? I pull open a very small independent heart. Cat Pig murmurs as she still listens. Not Lucky's own heart. Suddenly, she realized something poked on Lucky's side where it appeared to be a puppy's paw. Spot and Cat Pig gasped when they saw that somebody jump like that. There is again! Yelled Rolly. And I felt it again. Okay, rushes. What is inside me? What's happening to me? Cat Pig got her head off of the side of her stomach. She appeared to look worried and uncertain how to say this. Well, what's wrong with him? The chicken asked Cat Pig. I too saw something that moved inside him. Cat Pig bites into her own lips for pressure to inform what's happening to him. To be honest, Lucky, she begins with those simple, truthful eyes. I had no idea what it does when I started making this 9 months ago. I must have forgotten all about it. It was one of my incomplete chemistry during the time I was studying biology and life science. I didn't touch down until you got into this stuff. With the sound of a heart and seeing something yet. I think, I firmly believe. Just get to the point! Yelled Lucky. Not meaning to sound rude or impatient, he felt like a kick away from Grunt. Lucky, Cat Pig subtly and grimly answers. You are pregnant. He's what? Roy yells in complete disbelief. Spot clutches into a slur. Pregnant! Yelled Lucky. Me? Impossible! He felt another kick, which was a powerful one. He moaned as he held onto it, turned on the side. Apparently and technically you are, the sorry puppy said, because you have drank the recipe before I tested it out. I have no idea how long this will last. It could be days, or even weeks, even months or years. Roy burst out. Roy! Cat Pig whispered harshly at him. Lucky appeared to be a little more worried hearing that. Sorry, the round puppy muttered with some guilt. Just then a loud rumble was heard from Lucky's stomach. What's happening now? Yelled Lucky. All of a sudden his stomach begins to grow. Oh shoot! Yelled Roy, freaking out. He's growing! He's gonna explode! He begins to panic as he jumps behind the near table. It's probably gone! Spot reacts as she begins to squawk and cluck like crazy as she flaps her wings, and runs to where Roly was hiding as some feather came out of her. Cat Pig was the only one seeing it as she bats up from Roly's body. From what was inside a big puddle, Lucky's stomach began to swell up, it was making his arms and legs spread out as it suddenly stops. His body was now the size of a giant baseball. You can come out, Cat Pig called him. He didn't explode. He just grew. Roly slowly looked at Lucky's body. His face was priceless. I guess you are lucky, he started. Was like pun. Not funny, Roly, brought Lucky. Suddenly, he felt 3 kids, and they were tough ones. Ugh, he grunts, feeling as if he's going to explode. The others began to see that there were more than one baby inside him. They all began to feel sorry for Lucky. The only one who is the most sorry out of them all is Lucky. He ought to know better than doing something that he doesn't know. You know, guys, he begins to choke up. You know what, guys? He begins to choke up. I am so sorry. I'm sorry for drinking that potion, Cat Pig. I thought it was some Kool-Aid. I saw that you were trying to contact. My water bowl was in the dishwasher lately. Sorry for yelling at you, Roly. His eyes begin to fill with tears. I don't know what else is happening to me. He begins to bellow into tears. Hey, it's okay, Roly said, trying to cheer him up. He then begins to sink. Noticing that Lucky is much bigger than him, or the pig who's the mayor. He wonders if this would do something to make Lucky really feel supported. Roly would go up to Lucky and rub his belly. Roly, why are you Lucky was about to ask him, but the sensation was taking over him like one blanket. That rubbing started to make him feel a bit better. Tears dry away as he suddenly begins to be happy. Even though his tail was sticking on the side, it was wagging a lot. Cat Pig and Spot knows that Lucky is recovering from his periodic sadness. You feeling better? Roly asked. I sure am, the police probably said. Keep rubbing me. Hey you guys, come join with me. It's really fun and his body is so nice and fluffy, Roly said. Might as well, Cat Pig said. Like what to expect from a pregnant animal. Attention is always required. 74.7. She and the chicken joined in and began to rub different parts of Lucky's body. But more than rubbing him, he howled with grief and the sensation. In fact, when Rolly scratched it, it made his leg kick. This made Rolly smile warmly. Maybe it's not that bad after all, Rolly said. Have to admit, the cat peeped against the idea, still going on with rubbing. Never knew this would happen. But my own brother is like a living teddy bear, bigger. Too much fun, I must say, Spot chuckled. But I like it. I love playing like this for a long time, Bart the pregnant puppy happy. That wish was not going to happen. His wire breaks, Lucky's face begins to redden. Rolly then stops rubbing, and so did Cat Pig and Spot. That wasn't me. I'm housebroken, Rolly said. Rolly! Cat Pig yelled in a more concerned voice. It's Lucky! His wire broke! The ace hat! Squawked the chicken. Oh, me! The poor puppy, the other puppy inside began to fuss like crazy. There was a large looks like a bar fight going in his stomach. What are we going to do? Rolly said, sounding a bit scared. This may sound weird, but Cat Pig said seriously. We've got to help Lucky deliver. Rolly made a cringe expression as this wasn't very awkward. Yes, that sounds weird. Rolly murmured in disgust. Lucky howls in pain while the contraption is still intact. But we gotta help him! Squawked the nervous hen. Cat Pig looked at the chubby puppy, giving him an R. Rolly, you hold onto Lucky's front paw to let out that physical stress. Okay, Rolly said, pushing his paw into Lucky's paw. Spot, you help me with holding the babies while I help Lucky with the delivery part. They stretched in front of the chicken. Spot caught in agreement with a salute. As they all went down to Lucky's bra, Miss Cat Pig yelled, Trying to breathe, Lucky! She touched the poor puppy. Breathe! Lucky breathed in and out, trying his best to calm down while getting ready for Cat Pig's earth. Okay, now push! She yelled. Lucky grunted as he did, grabbing hard on Rolly's paw. Rolly's face was like he pulled into the food and rolled hard again while falling from the sky. Push! Yelled Cat Pig, which made Lucky do it again while swaying like mad. And as he pushed again, the harder his grip, Rolly was feeling a lot of pain in his hand. After 25 minutes of pushing and grunting, it was finally over with a total of 15 newborn puppies. Cat Pig and Spot were holding on to the young Dalmatian puppies that were ready to sleep. Rolly was nursing his paw after being squeezed very hard more than once, which may affect his blood circulation. For Lucky, he was all messy and exhausted. He had some fat in his body, but he was holding some of his babies. He had tears in his eyes while seeing them snuggle into him. Rolly just shaking his paw to get blood back circulating. But then he felt one puppy behind him, a small baby one who wanted someone to hold him. Rolly would pick him up with the injured paw. As he did, he feels the puppy snuggle into his chubby chest. It made Rolly's heart melt. Rolly looked at Lucky. That chubby puppy smiles at the proud mother. 15 puppies! Cat Pig smiled while carrying lost his spot on his stomach. Just like our mother. You're gonna make one heck of a good parent, Lucky. And you still are with that name of yours. Rolly politely commented. This might take me a long time to become a good parent, Lucky admits. But I am so into this raising a family scenery. You really seem so lucky, Cat Pig asked, but noticed that Lucky was too depressed with his happiness. Lucky? Wake up! Just then he opened his eyes. Everything was all brave for a moment until he finally focused. Lucky sees Cat Pig, Spot, and Roy looking at him. He's awake! The chicken said. The horsey puppy notices that he is still in the same hay pile, but notices that he is normal again, all slim and smooth and not a single pound on him. As it all turned out, there was some weird yet heartwarming dream. He then sighed with relief. It never happened after all. But then he frowned a bit with disappointment. Oh, it was only raising kids with the true thing. Are you okay, Lucky? The chubby puppy asked him with concern. You were out like a candle as soon as you took a nap on this hay pile. Raising kids? Cappy scratched her head in confusion. Oh, it's nothing. Lucky decides to drop the topic. Just a nonsensical dream. The trio looked at each other, feeling a bit baffled at what he was talking about. But then, something reminded Rory. Oh, Lucky, I just remembered, he began to explain. While you were napping, and Neil just had your bowl all nice and clean. He points his paw over to the right and where his bowl was. She had filled it with clean water. Oh, goody! Lucky smiled as he get up. Now I have to wash my lunch down with it. Must have been the extra gravy that gave me some weird dream. As soon as he walked toward it, the others looked at each other. Raisin! Cat Pit starts first. A family, Spot proceeded. Helm? Oh, he asked the question. Lucky finally got to his bowl, drinking away. As he got as much water as he needed, he sighed with a look of satisfaction. Much better. He then washed his lips and began to think. No, he began to talk while thinking himself out loud. Someday, when I get married and have a mate, I would love to raise more than 15 puppies, just like Mama. I may not be the one to bear them, but I would be better off as a father than a mother. He winked at the audience as the iris went out. The end. Important notice: before reading the story, read the description. For you are about to read might have a scene that might contain your interest or a cup of tea. The container is a male pregnancy, just to warn those who might be squirmish or very uneasy with this concept. Thank you for taking notice. I never posted any story concept that involves such a scene, but apparently this is the one of the very few. Special thanks to the Prophet Bandits for making this story possible, or not to mention this role-play that me and friends did is probably from a picture of one of the actual cinema deal, which was ordinary back on October the 6th, 2016. Summary. Apparently, Cat Pig is having a break from one of her chemistry-related projects until Lucky, absent-minded, drank it. He mistook it for a Kool-Aid drink and finished the bottle up, because the bottle was unable to not drink. Unpredictable testing services. Little did he know that something was about to expect than expected. Before reading, all characters and others are copyrights to Disney. Great. Story came out. So guys, before you read the story, guys, just know that you're probably gonna be kind of weird, guys, but just know. And this is the picture that was inspired by one. This is actually the picture somebody had made online. And that's the story, guys. Tomorrow we're gonna do Woody Woodpecker Tickle Torch with tomorrow, guys. Tickle Torch with Woody Woodpecker. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna be doing tomorrow, guys. Cut Woodpecker Tickle, just type that in and watch, I'm gonna find it. Cut Woodpecker's Torment. I don't know why they call it that. It's just a lost episode, by the way. We're gonna be doing some lots of Pokemon spanking stories. The one with Bulbasaur was just funny for real. I forgot about the number for that. That's my childhood. Yeah, and we're gonna be doing this tomorrow, guys. Woody Woodpecker's Torment. This is just as long, but way better. Also, the Tickle Torture stuff, guys. We need more stories like this. We really do. We really need more stuff like this, guys, for real. It's just way better. I used to be a tickle lover. Guys, I think I'm gonna use it. Okay, I'm gonna take this picture, guys, and use that picture for you can imagine what he's singing. Guys, I'm gonna really do this right now. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my new animations fanfiction story that we've read. Gotta go. Love you guys. Bye. Stay tuned for more. Hit the notification bell and like and subscribe.